Let's open this up to some of your biggest fans. The first question is coming from Katie.
So Linkin Park and Avenged Sevenfold have made their own like really cool like mobile games. And I was wondering if Papa Roach will ever make one. And if so, I will definitely give all my money to it. That would be awesome. I'd love to play one.
It would be kind of cool, like if you could if you could be interactive on a screen, because we're always thinking of new ideas to get creative and engage with fans on different platforms. And I'm just spitballing right now. I just thought of this. I was like, if you could have your face on the screen, right, and like these roaches came on the screen, and you had to like get them and bite them, right? Like, because it face recognition.
So cool. That's so cool.
So you're standing in public and you're like, yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, dude. And people will get videos of you doing that, and then you'll go viral without even knowing it.
I'll do it on TikTok.
Great question, Katie. I would love to see that. I would play that game as well. Our next question is coming from Jennifer. You are on with Papa Roach.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love y'all. You guys are awesome. My question, I don't even know what to ask because I've met you guys before and I've asked all my burning questions, but I had to dig deep for this. My question is there like a notebook out there of unreleased songs or, unfinished songs and riffs out there that you guys can release one day or what?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff.
Because it's 20 years, man. You guys, I know you got lots of stuff out
Well, what's crazy is we're at a point right now where we have so much music, like new stuff, old stuff being reimagined. Like, we literally have to sit here and plan out when and how we're going to put it out. And it takes a lot of time. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, yes. And we're brainstorming because even from the last like writing sessions that we did, there was probably like 17 or 20 plus songs that we did, and we're going to probably end up narrowing it down to like a dozen,
That's the hard part though.
And those, and we're not like, we used to be really precious about what everyone would hear and what we would put out. And we're at that point now, I think in our career where we're just like at some point in time, we're just going to be like, here, fuck it. These were songs that just, maybe we'll finish them. Maybe we'll put them out as then there's even songs that we've written just that like aren't even technically considered. I don't know if I would call them songs. They were like jams, spontaneous, like totally like raps and weird stuff that just have such a cool vibe that we want to put them out. We just haven't figured out the best way to go about it yet. So
I look forward to hearing anything because I love it. All of your fans, we love it. We'll eat it up. So
yeah, we know. We can't wait.
Thanks for answering
your question. Thank you, Jennifer. Let's do another question from Mallory. You are on with P. Roach.
My question is, what artist would you guys want to do a collaboration with the most that you haven't?
Man, we've thrown out a bunch of ideas. One that I always keep throwing out there is the Prodigy.
Nice.
But it's like, we lost Keith Flint. And so I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if if they're going to carry on or what, but that's one of those groups I've just always wanted to, maybe we'll just see if he wants to do a remix or something. But we do got some cool collaborations in the can coming on our record as well. And we're taking another look at all the song listings for the new stuff. And we're going, all right, maybe there's room for a collaboration here and a collaboration there. I think in rock music, we've definitely, there's room to grow in that space because hip hop music, rap music, they're on each other's records all over the place. And it's like, it bolsters the genre. And for rock music, we want to be one of those bands that builds that within the rock world and keeps bringing people onto our records and me getting on other people's records. As we've been off, I've done like four different collaborations. I'm actually going down south after later on today to go shoot a music video for one of the collaborations I did. And it's just been fun. I think that COVID's really opened my eyes to just more and more collaboration with different artists. And we're working on some stuff that we're going to release where other people have reimagined some of our music in different ways. And that's been a cool process for us as well. And so it's not just always about having a guest spot. It's like, let's send this track out to this artist and see how they would flip it. And that's been really cool. And so this COVID thing has really opened up all of our minds to the, endless possibilities of creativity and collaboration.
Nice. I look forward to it.
Let's move on to Samantha. Go ahead with your question for Papa Roach.
You might have answered this before, but how has the pandemic helped or hurt the writing process?
Definitely hasn't hurt us. I don't think it's just helped us just focus on. I mean, that's all we have is just to be creative and write music. I think the only hard part is not being able to, or just having to prolong the touring aspect, and when we're going to be able to play these songs live. But man, like Jacoby said earlier, having to focus all of our creative energy in different ways and learning about new ways and connecting with people in different ways. It's just that, to me, that's just been, you just got to roll with the punches sometimes. And in this process, we've learned a lot, and we're excited because, we can implement a lot of these things forward in the future.
Yeah, I did even for me, just doing some writing sessions with my producer just on Zoom. I've never done that before. That was a first for me. I was like, because it was tight lockdown for a hot minute. And so I was like, all right, well, let's just get on here and let's work on Zoom and throw down. And for me, that was really cool. Someone went into the studio, just laid it down right quick. It was ready to go. And, I think too, like Tobin said, it's given us some more space. Sometimes when we're making records, it's like, all right, cool. You guys got a month and a half off. Go in the studio, hurry up, write a record. And the pressure from that it could be absolutely crippling. I hate it. I hate it more than anything. If there's anything I could change, and we will change in the future, is the pressure that we put on ourselves to smash out records in between these short little breaks. I think we've really worked hard over the years to get us to a place where we can go kind of stretch things out at times. And that's not saying less music. It's just saying just less pressure on it all. I think that's what's healthy for us, because pressure is make you choke, dog, make you lose your shit.
Our next question comes from Morgan.
Over the course of 20 years, you have written a lot of acoustic music, flipped your songs, to show the bare soul of that song. What is your favorite song to actually perform acoustically, and why?
My favorite was, we did one for, what was the song? Falling Apart. I don't know if we released it, but yeah, I don't know. Something about that one was really special for me.
Yeah, I'd say, what song I'd love to do acoustic is I would love to do Periscope acoustic. I just feel like there's something really special about that one that can be flipped and that's something that we've discussed amongst the band throughout the years, is the idea of I'm kind of going on a tangent right now away from the question, but we've discussed over the years is about doing full acoustic record or an acoustic tour. And I just feel like there's something really special about that version of us as a band that could be really engaging and exciting and new for, both for us and for you guys as listeners. And so that's something that we've discussed. Whether we get to it or not, that's, we'll see. But I feel, Periscope is definitely one of those songs I just think would just work so well.
Great question. Let's try to go back to Justin. Justin, let's go ahead and you're on with Papa Roach.
Question had to do with the songwriting process. Shrooms kind of said something earlier about kind of knowing when a hit was going to be a hit. Are there any songs that you've written down that you've written about that you thought maybe this is going to do pretty good and it just blew up bigger than ever? Or maybe on the other side of the song that you really thought was going to do well, at least commercially, that didn't kind of do as well as you thought?
Yeah, there's this one song called Last Resort. And I mean, when you just write a song and in the process of making it, you're seeing the response from people that are around you, in real time. You know, like our manager at the time, Brett Baer, he kept going on and on about, he called the main riff a noodle. And he was like, dude, that noodle, man, I'm telling you, I love that. Just keep playing that and just do that. And then everyone that, like the demo versions of that song, everyone that heard it, you know, we could see the response was always a positive response, but you know, you never have any expectations, like, you know, like what happened when Last Resort came out. I mean, none of us ever in a million years would imagine that.
Yeah. We totally were not prepared for that at all. We were like, yeah, we'll put the record. I remember the conversation. Yeah, we're going to put this record out. Maybe, you know, go gold. We'll, you know, go from a van, get into a bus. And it was just like platinum in a heartbeat. It just was crazy. Yeah. And
we kind of had a similar feeling with Help too. Like when Help came out. So, I mean, we don't really think about, I don't think any of us really think about it too hard. I mean, we know when we like something, and we know when we're like I said, that scared, nervous feeling, that always translates into being just like, you know, a song that ends up doing really well for us. It's crazy how it works. But
let's go to Samantha L. You are on with Papa Roach.
Hello.
Samantha.
It's all good, Sam. You guys kind of already answered my question about an acoustic album, because I would want more than anything for you guys to release an acoustic album.
Oh man,
so
see now
anything.
We're gonna
pressure's on for me at least. But I guess my question would be, will you be incorporating any more acoustic songs to the set list once you start touring again?
We have an acoustic song on a new song that I think would be dope to incorporate when we start touring again. I'll be honest, like we struggle with getting into wanting to play things acoustically. Like we don't like it because we're a fucking high energy rock band. And sometimes we are just like, when we have to do things acoustically, or someone says, oh, they want you to do this thing and acoustically and acoustic this, we're always like, oh. But like I said earlier, it's one of those things with us. It's like when we have to wrestle with something, when we're struggling and we're having to convince ourselves that, you know, to get into something, that always challenges us, and it also elevates us, you know, in some way to just, you know, to another place that we never would have expected, you know. So you never know, just for the simple fact that we're always so anti-acoustic, that when we do it, it might just be the greatest thing we ever do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think honestly, it's like Tobin said, we really wrestled with that, and where does it fit within the show, and does it slow down the energy of the show, you know? And so we've it's been a conversation ongoing for probably like the last 5 to 8 years of how are we going to fit this in, or is it the right time? And we haven't found the right space in it, but it's like,
we did the ending acoustic on the last tour, and that was really cool. I don't know if we ever got a chance to do it in America, but
no, we didn't.
But where we left off with doing a few songs acoustically, that it was really cool.
Yeah, we started to actually, you're right. I forgot, dude. We were implementing it.
Yeah, it was a jam.
Could do like a little mini acoustic tour.
Little mini one, just a
We're definitely gonna do that. Who knows? Like that might be like the first way for us to come back too, you know, just to like, you know, test the waters and you know, not, I don't know, because you know, we don't know if shows are gonna be, you know, big arena shows with thousands and thousands of people and all the lights and crew and all that stuff. Like if it gets back to that point sooner than later, cool. But if we have to start out by playing smaller shows and doing like cool, intimate acoustic, like that would be rad.
Next up, Virginia.
Hey guys, when I turn your music on and I crank it up, I know I'm driving my neighbors crazy. Got this rock music blaring in my backyard, so it's cool. So I'm just wondering, throughout this times of the pandemic, you know, how are you guys still trying to stay in touch with your fans out there that are missing you guys, wanting to hear your voices, wanting to hear you play the drums or the guitar, or hear you sing? And I also want to put one footnote in there. And I would love to see an acoustic show, just like Nirvana did one for MTV. That was totally freaking rad. And to see Papa Roach do one too would be pretty cool.
Yeah, man, that Nirvana Unplugged is just so iconic. I mean, it's like a running theme people keep bringing up. It's like, what's up with this acoustic stuff? And thank you guys for bringing that up too, because it's important for us to listen, what you guys feel about what we're doing too. But yeah, it would be rad, man. They brought the candles out and they had a few extra musicians in it. And, the conversation around it that we've had a couple of times is like, it'd be cool to have somebody playing cello. And we have a really good friend that came in and played some cello on our new record. And so we found that person, right? Well, there's this other lady that came in and sang some background vocals. I'm like, oh, snap, we got the background vocal, and so there's these things that we can implement and try that and do that. Yeah, so that could definitely be a possibility. And,
is it still cool? Is it considered acoustic if we have like Jacoby's saying, strings or piano and acoustic guitars and stuff like that? Or does it just have to be acoustic guitar? It can be like just a different, more broken down, all of it. Cool. All right. We got some stuff in the works.
And Virginia, thank you for pissing your neighbors off with playing rock roll in your backyard. I've been doing that too, man. I got this speaker in the backyard just banging tracks all summer, dude. It was a backyard party at my house. Me and my family, all five of us just out there, whoop, whoop, just doing it up all summer. I think my neighbor's deaf though. I think she was mad, but she couldn't hear that bad. So she couldn't hear that well. So she wasn't that pissed.
All right. So we have one more fan question. This one is coming from Karina.
All right. Hi, all. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to share with us your experiences and the process behind all of this. So my final question is just, is there something or what is something that you haven't already shared with the fans about the album that you'd like us to know?
About
which album?
About this one that's coming out, yes.
Oh, let's get into it. Let me just well, here's something kind of cool. Jerry wrote the message to the fans within the inside of the liner artwork because he's got the nicest handwriting in the fucking band. And he's probably got the biggest heart in the band. This photo right here, this photo on the back, it was taken in Thessaloniki, Greece. And
remember that
cool photo.
Yeah, Bryson took that photo.
Yep. And then another thing. Oh, there's more. There's more. Hold on. Let me take you on a little tour. Just give you a little something right here. What's this? Who's this little skooky right here? Oh, man.
Oh, you get your own little skooky card. Collect all four.
Another little skooky snack. Hold on. Well, I got another one for you. Oh, look at who were you, damn model?
Oh, yeah. Is that Toby from Lighthouse?
The autograph. Oh, who's that? Dark and Mysterious Tony Palermo? Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. And, dude, let me just show you guys. You guys got a minute? Because I'm about to get this out. Look at this. Look at the vinyl.
Ooh, look at that fine marble.
Yeah. Yeah. And so there's two records on the inside of it. It's double LP, World Excited. And I want to show you the other one because the other one's different. And these are so dope. This process for us, creating a special package like this it's been really fun. And look at this one. Oh, so they're all different. You know what I mean? Every vinyl is different. And so it's just so sexy. It's delicious, luxurious packaging.
Warm, delicious vinyl.
Yeah. And you get like a download card in it too, but I mean, when I got these in the mail, I just about jumped through the roof because it just blows me away that, like I said earlier, it's like, here we are 20 plus years later, we're releasing a Greatest Hits Volume 2. What the fuck? Like, wow. Making dreams come true. Oh, and one more thing. Like on the cover, right? This is embossed. So it's like raised up. You know what I mean? So it's got a little extra little tack to it.
Yeah.
It's so dope. It's a really nice piece. We're all very proud of it. And it's cool. It's got like it was sold in Europe. It looks like an old price tag. Oh, I signed the autograph for you. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, so it's just a really cool piece. And so obviously it's a lot of years of hard work and passion and stick-to-itiveness. And this is the end of an era right here, but it's the beginning of a whole new era, which is fucking exciting.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.